Welcome back for another episode of the RADELAIDE Summit Podcast. This week's episode, we cover the world's road race, the state's road race and TT, and some exciting news for the Keystone cycling team and more. Come along for the ride.
Ruby opens up. Heyman is back. It's time to do the business.
If you're new to the podcast and haven't listened to us before, each week we scour the Strava leaderboards watching you do your efforts up Norton Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not. There's a chance we might shame you. We promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high, but we'll probably shame ourselves because we're not as fast as you this week, maybe.
No, definitely not.
Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Norton Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let's introduce ourselves. We are your summiteers. Alex.
Hello. Joking.
Frankie.
Alex was choking.
Frankie.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Missy or Wang.
G'day.
And I'm Kashi.
Hi, Kashi.
Hello.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners, to another Radelaide Summit podcast.
As always, we need to know what is happening on and around the summit this week. Let's start with you, Alex. Alphabetical order.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
your
Has,
life.
has anyone gone up the summit this week? I actually did.
I went to
today.
the first corner
What
and
for?
then turned around.
Why?
I just wasn't feeling it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Anyway.
That's unlike you.
It was very unlike me.
Can you
I was having
speak
a
into the
bad day.
microphone properly?
Oh, yeah, do it. You got upset sound, man. For me, so work's been stupid busy. I think we went bouldering week before last, somewhere between there.
When was that?
Somewhere. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah,
Lots of echelon stuff, lots of ergo stuff. Gym, starting to feel really freaking good again.
Hell yeah.
Pretty excited. States road race, talked about that shortly last weekend, me and the Wang.
Delicious.
I have recently become an Uber driver. I even made up a nice little sawn.
Sean?
It was a sawn for sign.
Sign
Yep.
for Sean.
Yeah.
And yeah, Norton team ride this morning, some cheeky cups, Chandler's PB.
Did you just say Norton team, right?
Norton and team ride.
Ah.
Add that in there.
Lovely.
What about you, Frankie?
Well, before I start, I just want to say a
God.
big shout out to the Matildas
Oh.
yesterday
Amen to
for
that.
their
Up the Tillies.
epic win.
Fuck, that was
10 penalty shootouts, the most that has ever happened in FIFA history.
And it was the biggest watched television event since Kathy Freeman at
Yeah.
the Olympics in 2000.
Fuck yeah.
Absolute
Wow.
insanity.
7.2
Work
million,
tills.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Viewers.
How do they know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
They look in
Come on,
everyone's house.
who's the sciencey person? How do they know?
I
You're
think
the
they
one with
just
the degree
look at all the
here.
You actually are the
Yeah.
sciencey person.
I'm not really. I got the degree, but
well,
no idea.
since the government just knows everything anyway, and they
Yeah.
probably listen to us right now.
Yeah.
We know that.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just really cool to see, right? So before
Fuck yeah.
I
Of course
was,
it is.
into cycling, I was actually a very good soccer player. I
Really?
used to actually play.
jam.
So one of the Matildas, Alex
your hetero.
Chiak, yes, number 8. She was in
Number
the
8.
the age bracket below me in the zone state
A
thing.
year younger.
Back,
Yep,
back in the
correct.
day, yeah. When I was 13, and
So she
when
was 12.
yeah, well, no,
Yep.
she was like 3 years younger.
Okay.
No, more than that.
She was a gun
anyway,
back then.
She was a gun, and everyone knew it, right? But when we were playing soccer back in the day, I know this is a cycling podcast, but anyway, I'm
No,
just
this is what we
what's been
want,
happening
bro.
for
it
you.
is. It
go,
is what's
let's
been
go.
happening for me, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, I played at Hindmarsh Stadium when I was 15, and
That's sick.
there was no one in the crowd. It's just my parents, like mum, dad, my brothers, and that's it. And you could never
Just
actually,
Rocco. Just go and hang out.
even the Matildas back then, or any women's sports.
No one would have gone.
No one would have thought that there
No.
would have been massive crowds show up. So for me, like seeing, sellout stadium, 75,000
It hits home.
people,
Yeah,
it
it's amazing.
like it really
sick.
hits
Genuinely.
me a little bit, because it's just like
It's
back
very
then,
wholesome.
you would not have thought that would have happened. So it was just really nice to see. So big shout out to women's
Now we
sport.
play England.
Now we play England.
They're pretty good, apparently.
Thank fuck it's 2023, honestly. There's some shit things that happen, like cancel culture, all this shit, but shit like this that brings everyone together,
Yeah.
it's fucking great.
Yeah. And I thought I didn't really care for watching sports, but if you ask Sound
This is what I mean.
No. He's giving us some facial expressions here.
This is what I love about it, is because historically people are, fucking sport or fucking soccer.
Yeah.
And it brings everyone together.
Yeah.
You know what?
the engagement. Even my mum was yelling at the TV, you know.
I wouldn't have thought you or your mother would be yelling at the TV at all.
I was jumping up and down. I was getting stressed.
It filled my Facebook feed when they won. Like, that's all my Facebook was about.
Yeah, and so I'm just really glad they must have put some serious money behind it and some campaigning to like bring up the hype train. And it's just really nice to see.
One word. How did that make you feel?
Inspired. And I
Oh,
was
really? That is a very good word.
It is.
Yeah. Proud to be a woman.
What?
I was like, maybe I should give up cycling and do soccer again. No, I hung up the boots in like 2019, so it's been a while. Yeah.
Never too late to come back.
No, but I was a very good left footer. I used to be able to score
Lefty?
from the
Are
corner.
you a left foot?
I'm a left footer.
Southpaw.
How's he right?
Not good. Do you know why I became a left foot? Here's a
What do you
story for
mean
you.
how you became a left foot?
No, there's
just
a
born that
reason.
way?
I write
Okay?
with my left foot.
So I started soccer when I was about 5 or 6. Like, you know, when you're in primary school and they will
I do
chuck
know.
you in the, you know, like, go play some soccer. Anyway, I like distinctly
Recall
remember.
that.
I believe it's the... yeah, keep going.
I distinctly remember watching all the other kids, and I noticed they were all using their right foot, and I was like, well, I want to be different. So I just forced
Classic.
myself to use my left foot, and now I'm a left footer. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I digress.
So, no, you don't digress because there's a lot of meaning in that. So when you put your mind to things, you can actually achieve
Shut the
things.
fuck up,
So we're inspired. We're got our mind fixed on things.
Yes.
And stuff starts to happen.
Well, actually, they are happening at the moment. So I have done another 4 ergo sessions this week. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I also did a really ridiculous 20-kilometer hike over 4.5 hours with 1,000 meters of elevation with
I did
Soundman
see that.
yesterday.
Well done.
Which was fun.
Gross. Can we just do like a record 3 episodes ago to Frankie like, I just don't want to do this anymore. To today.
I'm giving up on life.
To today.
No, but it's just the food. I'm telling you, it's just the food.
I know you can tell us because we've been telling you this for
I
last
knew
year.
that. I knew that it was the food, and I just needed to like get there myself, and I have done
of course.
that.
This is
So-
why we keep telling you
Can
this.
you bring
Yeah.
the zingers
So
out,
one
please?
I was
day-
going to say, so
one
have
day-
you gone to the KFC diet? Is
No.
that what's working?
Nah.
I
no,
noticed
no.
we haven't had donuts for 2 episodes.
Thank God, because
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
so yeah.
And what'd you do today?
Yeah, what happened today?
Oh yeah, today. Well, actually, so we went on the Keystone ride, right? And then I was next to Wang, and he was like, "Oh
The
man, I'm
Wang?
only doing 80 watts, and my heart rate is 60
Heart
beats
rate was
per
like
minute."
70 going
Yeah.
on.
And then I'm looking down at
160.
mine, and I'm like, 160. No worries, mate.
The famous words, we're going down Grade Road, and Frankie's like, yeah, I reckon we can go a bit faster. And I was like, just chill, all right? Just chill.
And then I went to the front.
Into the wind.
We went on Seaview Road into the headwind. You're like, on the front, you're like, oh, that's enough for me.
Yes, but I got a pee on Alp de Pat. Yeah.
That's
He's
sick.
one of
Good
the
on you.
Alex
most-
Everest did that once.
No, I didn't.
What?
Not out to Pat. We did work it out though. It was like
Then you got naked in the
1,000
toilets.
reps or something or other.
Then you got come out of the toilets at Seacliff half naked and still getting dressed.
Oh yeah. Well, I couldn't put my clothes back on. So
I didn't know what story you were talking about, Alex, or you then, half naked out of the
Half
toilets of
naked.
Seaford.
Well, no, you know, like you've got a penis, so you can like
Yes.
you can
yes, I
whip
do.
it out right over the top of your necks and just pee.
No, we just pull the leg up. You
What?
pull the side of the leg of your neck. And
No,
just
I feel
do it
like you would
down-
go over the top.
No,
Wait,
you can
so
do it
you
either
would-
way.
You
I
would pull-
generally go over the top.
Yeah.
Over the top because
Well, Wang can't because it's so small.
So his shorts are so short.
fucking Jesus.
Look at the face. So let me get this
Alex
straight.
does it in his
You-
sock.
We're long fucking
It's called the Puma.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You
Hits his knee
you
all
can
the
only
time.
get dressed once a day. Is that what you're saying?
No. Here's the thing, right? I have a vagina.
Oh.
And I had to take off all my clothes in order to pee, right?
Yeah.
Put them back on.
Yeah.
But like only the nicks and the what's
Undershirt.
this?
Base.
Come out with
yeah.
no jersey and no long
She's
sleeve
got a
jersey.
jersey in her
Just
hand.
over it.
I washed my hands, right?
She
Washed,
comes out
hold
carrying
this?
half her clothes.
I washed my hands. My hands were wet. And I was like, well, I don't want to put my clothes on with wet hands.
Fair enough.
So
fair
I
point.
walked out, but I didn't have the the strap on over my
Nick's half
shoulders.
down.
So technically my nicks were half down,
Yeah, I
right?
saw a bit of fluff.
And then I walk out, and Alex is like, "What the fuck?" And Wax's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like,
Then she does this. She goes, to grab her.
Yeah. Anyway.
Saw a lot more than fluff.
I know. I'm really...
Then she done the pen cannon, the boob cannon.
Yeah.
No.
With a spoon.
With a spoon.
But I'm just going to
Oh, yes.
put this out there. Like, I really think they need to invent like
They
bras
do. No,
with-
they have those bibs where you can have some sort of unclip thing, so you don't have to get undressed. Like,
Really?
yeah. Banana,
Boogie.
the big banana, I
Big
reckon
banana.
Big
knows
banana.
about it.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll hit banana up.
Yeah. I don't
because-
think the. Anyway, yes.
Because I walked
There
out
are
and
there are those things out there, so you don't have to undress. You can just
Interesting.
take the bottoms off and squat and.
Yeah. Well, I walked out and it was like when you've got to cycle
It
at
was like you were
7
doing
but
the walk of
wrestle at
shame.
8.
That's what it was. It was like the walk of shame the next morning.
Not
You know,
really.
like half your
Shoes
clothes, carrying your shoes.
As opposed
Beautiful.
to old mate at Contour here with a massive hickey on his neck.
Oh yeah, how
see
was
that?
that?
Who's that?
Yeah, did
I
he?
know some
Just
old
some
mate with a
random
Playboy
black
jumper.
Wow.
Didn't you see him this morning?
No.
The massive
I
I
hissy
don't
on his
pay
neck.
attention to my
Top knot
surroundings.
Playboy jumper and a raging hickey.
What if it was an octopus?
No,
It was not an
dead set
octopus.
hickey.
It was a hickey.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Anyway,
you got dressed.
I got
You
dressed.
back
You
on
got
your
dressed.
bike.
That's good.
And then I turned around and went home.
How did you feel on the ride?
I felt okay, but then I hunger flattered on the way home.
Did
I
you
did
drink any
70
What did you
water?
have
k's.
for
either?
breakfast?
I had a banana bread.
At Contour.
At Contour, and that was
So you
it.
had no breakfast before you left home.
Well, we didn't. No.
Okay, you need
I'm
to get
sorry.
up that maybe 10, 15 minutes earlier.
Okay. I noted. Thank you. Sorry.
Did you only have the banana bread the whole ride?
Yes.
Frankie.
I'm sorry.
Did you drink any water?
Yes.
How much?
Oh, you were
Two
going to tell
bottles?
us about your pump water bottle. You were going to tell us about
Oh,
this. on the
that's a story I need to
Man,
pass the
honestly.
microphone to sound man.
fucking buy. I'll buy you some bidons, man.
No, okay. So last night we went to go get pizza at Hey Bianca. Ate the pizza.
Hang on a minute.
I'm digressing hardcore.
Why is it? How can you have pizza on this health kick?
I've
Cheat-
been
cheat day.
exposed.
Was it cheat day?
It was a cheat day.
Sure.
You did walk. You did hike.
I
20
did
k's.
20 kilometer
Yeah.
hike.
Yeah.
It wasn't sweet, so it doesn't count. Anyway, so I had the pizza, and then normally what happens when I have pizza the next morning, I'll wake
Get
up
bloated.
super hydrated, like I'm in the Sahara Desert. Dehydrated. Sorry, the other one.
Yeasty.
Well, I'm always yeasty. Anyway, sorry. So I'm lying in bed last night, and I say to Soundman, I'm like, can you please just fill up my drink bottle because I'm going to need a drink at 2:00 in the morning, I'm telling you. And he's like, okay. So he goes and fills up my bottles, I should say, because I've got my 2 Cervelo bottles and a pump bottle next to my bed. Anyway.
One of the bottles is walking itself out of the house because of the E. coli.
Anyway, I wake up at 2:00 in the morning, and I swear all you hear is... And this
Can't
morning,
even drink properly.
Soundman woke up and he was like, "Fuck you." That's the story. Anyway,
what?
that's it.
He just didn't like
Didn't
your
like
pump.
being woken up by your annoying pump bottle.
No.
Okay. Oh,
So
that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, he's banned it from the house. So
Yep.
I would.
Agreed.
I would too.
How old is it?
I reckon that one's about 3 months.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Honestly.
I was going to buy a new one today, but Soundman was like, "Put it back." Getting you a new bottle.
I drink sparkling water through the night as well, like all the time.
Really?
And you know that when you like wake up in the middle of the night and you're like retarded and have no strength?
Yes.
And I'm trying to like get the cap off of the
Take
thing,
my
and it's
strong hand.
literally like the
Why do
hardest.
you drink?
I just prefer sparkling water.
Oh, but I have to like prepare my mouth for that, like TV study.
How do you prepare
You
your
know,
mouth?
like when you drink,
Incoming!
if you were to drink water and you had still water and you weren't expecting sparkling water,
But
it
I am
shocks you.
expecting sparkling water.
Okay, well,
I
then
like-
you're technically.
Oh, I know what you
preparing
mean. Like, oh, have some water and it's sparkling.
And you're
It's
like,
oh, have some water and I give you a beer.
Yeah, and it's
You're
just
gonna be like,
Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. Same vibe.
same time but different.
Anyway.
I've
Yeah.
remembered that I brought sparkling water to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can we move on to
You
cashew?
know what I do like? Sparkling water with like a hydration tablet.
You know what
If
I like?
What?
Sparkling water with a little bit of grapefruit juice. It's very, very
So
refreshing.
fancy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Anywho.
Cashew.
Anywho.
What did
What's
you
been going on
do?
with you, mate?
I have been in Sydney
Sid and Lee.
for work.
The winner is Sydney.
It was fucking brutal. I had 3 workshops, full days, just very intensive. Really good though. Really, really productive.
What did you do in the workshops? Like how to be
Can't tell you.
what?
It's
can't tell. I thought you said
legally
something
and
else. Okay.
legally privileged and confidential. and all
Coles
that
might
shit.
be listening.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I thought he was
And he'll
for-
get
there
taken
was-
down.
Oh.
Yeah, just some group stuff.
Yeah.
Which was really good. So it was a really, really productive week. I got picked up by my Uber driver. It was fucking hilarious.
What did I have on the sign?
Uber for Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, Shorne.
Oh,
I was on like a call
So
for
can we
So
paint the
fucking-
picture a little bit? So he's messaged me, he's like, I'm walking out. I was like, yes, because I was sitting in the Bunnings car park.
First,
Oh my God.
Alex is like, hey, when do you get in? Oh, I changed my flights. I get in. He's like, yo, you want a lift? I'm like, yeah, all right, why not?
Yeah.
Fine, that'd be great.
I'd been
yeah.
to plunge.
cute.
Anyway, so tell the story.
Yeah, so then I decided in very, very quick fashion to make up a sign, which was deliberately spelling Sean's name wrong, because we know how much he loves that, and sticking this on the side of my GR.
GTR?
Yeah, fully sick.
Put
And
that in there.
So Sean happened to walk out in the middle of the pickup zone.
No.
Yeah,
People
it was fucking
everywhere.
amazing.
And so when I spotted him, I was just like, beep, beep.
And I give this little wave as well. I gotta go along.
Yeah, fuck it.
I was like, no, you gotta laugh because it was actually amazing. And people were like, what the fuck? And I'm just pissing myself. It was amazing. And you know what? I did need it after that week because I was just fucking drained.
Yeah, Camry
Yeah.
wouldn't do it, would it?
Nah,
No Uber Camrys.
PV, motherfucker. Shit bloke bought PV.
That's cute. That means he actually likes you as a friend,
Yeah.
which
Thank
is
you.
nice.
That
Never
was
picked mine
delightful.
up.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's never picked me up.
I was trying to bring a bike to Sydney with me for work so I could get in some training Ks, but
Yep.
it just,
Didn't work.
well, after realising where I booked in Surrey Hills and two of the workshops were out near Parramatta. So it would have been a fucking nightmare.
Mm.
Yeah.
Traffic
so it was
would be
good.
fucked over there to
Yeah.
ride in,
So I
surely.
just did a couple of runs and actually got to climb 2 days.
Yep.
Which is cool. And
The Harbour
I
Bridge.
think we're slowly losing
Yeah.
Kashi to the mountains,
no.
like
No, we're
climbing
What,
walls.
like a goat?
No. And then got home Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday. Yes. Ergoed. Yeah, 3 all every day. It's been great. And
Cute.
climbed. It was great.
Amazing. All right.
How good.
Wang.
Wang. Copy paste or what? What do you got?
No, not this week.
What do you mean?
We
This has made
discussed
Alex-
this on the
This has
on the way
made
home
Alex
today.
very happy.
What have you done?
What have you
week?
done?
Speaking to the microphone, Matthew.
22 and a half hours this week. So nice a little Rico week after the States. I
Holy.
think I went a bit overboard this week.
Look at the
So 862K.
listeners at home. Elevation. Hang on. Can we
just
go?
under
go
6,000.
Just.
So good little week.
just on
Actually helped. The weather was pretty good during the week, so I got out for a couple of rides with the Real Chamois.
Where is that
And,
guy?
That would have been quite a just a zone 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely zone 2.
Isn't he supposed to be here?
He was supposed to be the guest today.
Man down.
Unfortunately, his wife had to work, so we couldn't have him here.
Next time.
Yeah, so not a lot different this week. No footy this week. Footy's finished for the season, which
Already?
is... Yeah,
Oh, back to Chop.
which is a bit unfortunate. I do miss it. Back to Chop? Nah, Chop's
I
too
love
early.
that.
Too early.
So,
Can you speak into the microphone properly, Matthew?
how much deeper do you want it in my fucking throat?
But you go like this.
Had a little team ride with Keystone today, so that was a good little leap that we did. Good to see everyone out there. Hope to have a few more next time as well.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
more to go
Everyone in their
before the
kit.
Super Series. Yeah.
State titles last week, which we'll talk about
Now.
shortly. Now, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just go
Do you want
straight
to
into
segue
that.
into it? Yeah.
Let's go straight into that. So
go straight.
you moved up to Masters 4 this year.
I am Masters 4.
Old farts.
Apparently,
that
what's
40?
the
apparently I should be riding elite.
Is that
but
40
I
to
don't
44?
perform under pressure.
It's 60 to 64.
You've performed under pressure twice.
I have. I think
So, I don't
get a
know
laugh
what
out
you're
of that.
talking about.
Okay, so
We were talking about kids,
The
but
States
they're
road
talking
race
about
is age-based categories.
Right.
So Masters 1 is 30 to 35,
30 to 34.
30 to 34.
Yeah.
Masters 2, 35 to
39.
39.
Yep.
And so on and so forth. So I'm
Okay.
Masters 2, Wang's Masters 7. I mean
Masters
4.
4.
So they start 1 to 4 in one bunch and then 5 to whatever is there.
Right. Yep.
So last year, he took off as per usual.
Yep.
Upsets everyone, but they kind of let him go last year and all the grades went into their own age brackets and
Yep.
we just sorted ourselves out. This year, though, that everyone wanted to go with the Wang.
Because I knew.
Yeah, everyone was trying to go with the fast guys.
Yeah.
So we actually stayed together a little bit longer this year, which made life very difficult for my legs.
Mm.
Did
And
you
then
cramp?
at the end?
He
Yes.
did. Of course he did.
You should have seen me trying to go to the car after the race.
Oh, fuck, that was the funniest thing
Help me,
ever.
Jesus, help!
Eventually, Wayne got away. You were the only one in your bunch away, weren't you? A couple followers.
Yeah.
What was the course, sorry? Is it just like a...
My
My
Palonga.
Palonga,
and you just
7
go in a
laps.
circle?
About a
or-
10K road course with
That's
a
pretty
1K gravel section.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Really, it
and
was
you just loop it many times?
7 times. Yep.
Seven
Yeah, with
kilometers.
last year the finishing straight was a gradual climb, about 400 metres, was a really good finish. But this year we had to dogleg
Had
through a
to
back
change
street
it.
because of the floods. I think
Oh, wow.
the road was all stuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still the
Yeah.
the levee is still there from the flood, so we couldn't go up
Mm-hmm.
that way.
Yep. So Wang disappeared off into the distance. No challenges given. Won by 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
I ended up in a
You
bunch
should
of
race elites.
3 after we shelled
Fuck,
everyone
I
from our group.
Wow.
So was on the podium from about lap 4. Just had to finish.
Yep.
But come to the finish, I had 0 sprint because I was cramped in everything.
Oh, you poor thing.
Literally from ribs to ankles,
Oh,
everything.
man.
What it's like to... No, no.
Funniest
And then
thing
to
getting
get
off the
the
bike.
finish is before the climb, like we were talking about. Then I could go up the climb, and then the car was there, and I was stuck in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Like couldn't even get off my bike. Basically,
Oh my
He's
God.
laughing at
I
me.
was
He's
no
like, I'll
help
take your
at
bike.
all.
I was like, don't touch the bike. I need it to hold me up.
Oh, my God.
Everyone's laughing.
Yeah, the people on the side of the road can see me just like,
Oh, my
then trying to
God.
put sneakers on. Another world
Driving
game.
home would have been shit.
That was
It was
okay.
beautiful. There was a nice
It was a
sunset.
Sunset.
I asked Alex to pull over, but he declined.
Ooh, he's like, truck stop. No.
But that was good. That means you had 2 Keystone riders on the podium.
So the Wayne got first, I got third.
Congratulations.
We got some medals to bring home.
Amazing.
And then
well done.
You
The TT?
backed it up with the TT
Yeah,
the
the
following
TT
day.
on the
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. How'd you go with all of your aero stuff?
Yeah, won that pretty comfortably. For about 2.5
think you could have-
minutes.
Listeners at home, what was the RV power?
379, I think, for 22 minutes.
Is that on with the CRM?
Yep, with the CRM.
With the CRM. Did
Sick.
you? You had a 90-minute PB on the day before, though, didn't you? I reckon you did.
Quite possibly.
Well, you
Yeah.
didn't stop fucking talking about it on the way home.
I was asleep on the way
surprised.
home.
I'm surprised that we haven't heard about it for a whole week.
What, a new 20-minute power?
It was like 314 or something for 90
Yeah, the road
minutes.
race was solid because it was
average.
That's
there was
insane.
only 3 of us for pretty much for most of the road race. The other
Also,
2 masters
QRM,
guy.
if you are listening, he needs to have that thing calibrated because it's completely incorrect.
Untrue.
Untrue.
You need to get yours done.
All right, so that was the States. Did anyone see the course for the Worlds
Yes.
race?
How good was it?
Crit.
Amazing was that?
Did you watch the Worlds?
I don't. I don't know. What, so
In Glasgow.
no.
Oh.
So what is the course? What was?
It was like the most like brutal.
How many corners did it have per lap?
Fucking
It
500.
was 77.
Over 40
over
corners
40 corners
per lap.
But like, are we talking 180, 90, 45?
Oh,
Every- I
we're
think it was
talking
a bit everything,
Yeah,
but
90 degrees.
Like hill into a corner, up into another hill and shit like, yeah, just fucked up.
It was
and
brutal.
they didn't do anything to the roads before.
What do you mean,
They knew
like-
the world's going to be there. They just left them.
So
So, like fucking
with-
potholes.
yeah.
and
So with
Shit.
the Tour Down Under,
Yeah.
so when they plan
Yeah,
routes
notice
out,
how all the roads
notice
get
how all,
fixed.
Yeah.
they're nice hot mix.
Yeah.
Shout out
they didn't do
Yeah.
that to Glasgow
to
at all.
fucking Anzac Highway. All right, let's go.
Let's
The
just put a-
schmozzle.
Make the buses out of carbon fibre so they're lighter and don't ruin the
Something.
road.
Put a fucking tram along Anzac Highway.
Could do
So
that.
the-
There's a
the-
nice island in the middle.
Yeah.
So the Worlds had 40 corners. How long was it?
So what happens?
260?
Yeah.
70?
So it went from Edinburgh to Glasgow.
Jesus.
Edinburgh.
Yes,
I don't
And
know
then
where that is, but that
it's
sounds
in
far.
Scotland.
Yes.
So they go all the way into Glasgow, and
Yep.
then they start doing laps.
Wow.
And they were brutal laps.
Yeah.
And then, is it Van der Poel off the front?
He binned
He
it too.
crashed
Binned
and
it.
still won.
Break his shoe.
Yeah. He
How
just
does that
like ripped
even
his
work?
bowler out
Ripped
after
his
a while.
boa off his shoe
What's a
and break his
bowler?
cleat.
Boa, the-
Oh,
You know, the little
boa.
dial
Yeah.
that you do your shoe up with?
So he had no boa and he still won.
Still won.
But how did he stay in the shoe?
Just
It was just flappy.
His
slappy.
foot was holding it on.
Yeah.
break his cleat on the bottom of his shoe.
Bloody hell. Because you
Still
would
won.
lose power, surely.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
it'd be
Still
hard to-
won by like a minute and a half.
Unreal.
Oh my
The course
God.
was brutal. Though. It was good to watch.
I'm just trying to imagine you're coming down, right? You get into a corner and then you have to slow down and then start again going
Yeah.
uphill.
Yeah.
Stop start.
Nah, not a vibe.
Women's Elite's on tonight, so that'll
Over-unders.
be good to watch.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Where are they riding?
Same.
Oh, the same spot. Yeah, okay.
Actually, shout out to G Brown for getting second.
Second,
She
yeah.
almost won the
Actually, the Aussies
time
had
trial.
good because we had Izzy. No, I've forgotten her name. Apologies to her if she's listening, which I'm sure she's not. But we won. we won
now.
both the under 19 men and women time
Yes,
trial.
that's right. Yep.
Is it Oscar?
Yes.
What's his? Oscar Chamberlain
Yep.
is the guy.
Will's son.
And yeah, I can't remember the girl's name, but yeah,
Kudos
they
to
both
them,
won the
though.
under 19s. I think we got second or third in the under 23 time trial.
Yeah.
And
Australia
we've had
as a whole sport. We're
Amazing. Love
Yeah.
it.
We did see the Wombat doing some destruction too.
Team Pursuiters, they run fourth.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
see that. You posted something about like their little motivation. They G up pre.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool to hear, actually.
Listen
What's
to Deck the Bulls was mic'd up doing a little pep talk before the
really?
team pursuit.
Mm.
Cool.
That was really
That
cool
was
to hear.
good.
What does he say? Like, get on your bike and ride.
He's just like, yo,
Feel
guys,
the rhythm, feel the ride.
Yes, and then it's like, you want to kiss my egg?
What? He says,
Follow the
you want to
pro-
kiss my egg?
Yeah, you want to kiss my egg?
I want to kiss my lucky egg.
Cool runnings.
Have you not watched Cool
Oh,
Runnings?
no.
That's good. Have a look at it. It's on our cycling's Instagram page. It's worth a
Oh,
look.
man. I thought, I'm actually picturing like Deck the Balls kissing eggs.
That's
Yeah.
literally what
Weird.
they do in Cool Runnings.
They have one Doris.
Yeah.
Man. Nah, don't know.
Look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
An egg.
You got to watch Cool Runnings. It's like the most wholesome
There's
shit.
a lot of movies I haven't seen.
Have you watched Kindergarten Cop?
No.
Oh,
What is
not
that?
a domino.
Boys have a pin.
I've seen Princess Diaries too.
No, you do.
No, I
Have
haven't.
you seen The Princess Bride?
No.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Let's move on.
So that's the States, that's the worlds. We have like a pretty cool announcement to make.
We do.
Let's
do.
go.
We obviously all ride on the Keystone cycling team
We
this
do.
year.
We
There's
do.
been many additions
Nate would
to
say.
our
Bet.
categories. But we've got some sponsors
What have
to
we got?
welcome aboard.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, Wicker Electrical, that's my electrical company.
Shout out.
Across the lane from us, we have Reform Gin Distillery.
They are sponsoring
They
us?
have sponsored us.
No. How
Yeah.
did you reel that one in?
Oh, well, I just stumbled out of there one day and I was like, woo!
He's like, I need to reform.
Oh my
the best
God.
way.
We also have a very large electrical wholesaler, Lawrence and Hanson. We have Echelon Cycling Studio and Life PT.
I'm very keen to die on
I've
the
never
bike.
done an echelon.
We also have TLW Commissioning, which is
What's
another
that?
one of our Keystone riders. That's his business as well.
TLW commissioning.
Yes.
What do they do? Do they
What do they
commission
commission?
things?
Commission multi-story fire and aircon
Oh, that's
systems.
cool.
Yeah. Pretty niche little cool thing, but
Yeah.
local Adelaide business, which is very nice. So yeah, I think that covers everyone.
That's super
Amazing.
cool. Lawrence and Hanson as well.
Yeah.
That means they're going to be on our butts and our arms and our
Yep.
boobies.
New kit coming soon.
Yes.
Looks good.
Amazing.
So
Yeah.
Same
do we
colours?
have to wear the skin suit?
You don't have to.
Okay.
I'd suggest
What
it.
is the
They feel
the
good,
pluses
man.
of wearing a skin suit versus
Aero.
not a skin suit?
Aero.
Just makes you feel amazing.
Feels like
It's
you're wearing
better.
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Thank you.
Jersey doesn't ride up.
You would probably not come back out riding if you went to the toilet after being in a skin suit. You're like, guys, I'm done. I can't get back into this
Actually,
thing.
do you know actually all the oh my god, Australian
out.
cycling, the TP riders,
Yeah.
when they do the worlds and stuff, they basically have their a one use only
They're a
skin
one-use
suit.
Yes,
space,
we
yeah.
have mentioned that,
That's
and
great.
the Japanese could buy it in a vending machine.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
That's right.
Have
yeah.
you? Why haven't you not given the Real Chamois panties yet?
Still waiting for him to come on the podcast.
yeah, that's right.
I think his wife must have known. That's why she's
Maybe,
working.
exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah. Can you wear that for
Oh,
a
God.
triathlon or not?
You could wear that if you want. Just
Yeah.
wear short
Yeah.
socks.
No socks.
You're going to swim in it, aren't you?
you got to swim in it though.
No,
yeah.
but what I'm saying is like exactly you got to swim in it. Do you think water getting absorbed in the
In the chamois.
in the
Yeah,
chamois
what
would
is
be
this?
a problem?
What do you want?
this?
Soggy box?
I didn't know what this was.
You know, yeah, I'm a crab.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I
Speaking
wouldn't
of
recommend
Echelon,
swimming in
are
it.
you going to come back and have a shot?
Yes, I am.
Really?
I'm going
Let's
to do all of
Oge.
them.
May I?
Can we film it?
I already know the news.
I do really.
What
so
news?
if you would like to,
Okay.
What is this news? Speak it.
I am
speak it.
a coach, cycling coach at Echelon Cycling Studio now.
Oh, very good.
So I'll be taking Corona Lisa's classes as of next week. Monday
Sick.
and Wednesday. So if you'd like to come and have a session with me, 7:30,
I'd like a
7 o'clock.
session with you.
Because
Monday
you don't
mornings,
have any free time.
and Wednesday 6:30 and 7:30.
Okay.
So this means you're going to take the class when all the Keystone ladies are going to be in it, aren't you?
No,
Oh.
you guys get a separate one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cute.
But shout out
Crack
to all
that
of them.
whip,
Yeah.
Coach Luca.
Yeah.
I like that.
Lauka.
Lauka. Lauka.
All right. Moving on.
Come on.
So today we there was the CX, was it championship or
State
some-
championship.
State championship.
championship
It was the championship,
championship
of South Australia.
of South
Does
Australia.
that mean you're the champion of...
Yes. But we had a huge Keystone turnout today. So big shout out to Dino, Aaron, Stacey, Jeff, Mitch, and I think, is that it? All the people?
Yeah, I think so.
Good,
Yep.
good work showing out there today. I don't really know much about CX, so I can't comment.
We had a CX national champion
We
on
had
here.
Tommy on here.
Yeah, I know, and I learnt things that they ride on dirt and go in circles, but that's about it.
I haven't seen any results, so I'm not sure how the guys went.
Some kid on Lightsview named Ollie, some young kid. I don't know if it's Ollie Anderson or another young Ollie. Don't know.
One. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, who got fourth? Can you go down?
That's Ryan Underwood
Okay.
for his age group.
Yeah, don't know. But it looked like a good course. It was at Zombie Park. So Zombie Park has
Yeah.
been like historically the king and queen of cyclocross racing.
Mm-hmm.
Hosted a national champs there too, back in the day. And then I think the council cancelled it for a bit because
Cancel.
cancel because it was
Destructive to the thing.
yeah because people always go in Zombie Park
Yeah.
and just frolic around.
Yeah, it could have been Ollie Anderson looking at his CX.
But yes,
at
it
his
looked like a great
Strava.
course.
Yeah, it
I
was.
did see some footage. It looked fucking pretty spicy.
Probably a bit dry for it today, though. I think they were hoping for a little bit of rain to soften it up.
But
All
yeah,
right.
well done. Actually, should we notable mentions to Cam about his
Yes, yesterday.
crazy Everest?
Yep, did a dirt Everest on his mountain bike.
That Pioneer Women's Trail?
It was Mount Osmond, so is that, is that
Pioneer
what that
Women's
is?
Trail, yep.
Yep. So I think it was about 20 hours of riding. And yesterday was a shithouse day as well, going up that on the dirt track. So shout out to him for that effort.
Because they were doing it to raise money.
That's
They were
for Lighthouse Projects.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
delicious.
So give him a follow. I think it's Cam 4 gram or something. Anyway, look up Lighthouse Projects. They do great stuff with the community.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Guess what, Kashi? You're reading.
Let's jump right in. The main reason why we exist. Let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who've been giving us a show. It might be the fast guys. Might be the slow guys. It may be everyone in between, but like we said, we'll dive into their rides and data a little bit more robustly, and then we'll see who or what has caught Frankie's eyes on the leaderboards with
Someone caught my eye.
Ooh, and not just a French soccer player. Anyway, for some hand picks, for some fun and analysis. Who is?
right.
What do we got? Wang.
Alrighty, I'll take you through the fastest men and women. So for the fastest man this week on a 105 kilometre ride, 358 watts of power. That's just cruising for this lad. 162 beats per minute with a time of 13:30 with a PB of 12:07. We have Epstein Barr the third, podcast
This was
favourite.
on Thursday as well.
Yeah, he's doing intervals up there.
Rolling out 105 Ks on Thursday.
Well, he doesn't work. We know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then for the ladies on a 21 kilometre ride, targeted,
21.
she has a PB of 18:07.
Is she new?
171 beats per minute. No power for this one.
Must be new with that name.
Yeah, this name's pathetic. With a time of 19:12, we have pure spring water, 600 milliliter.
Yeah. Does this mean we're going to get a 1 litre and a 330 ml version as well?
We're also going to get a pump. Water bottle.
pump, yep.
Alex,
Amazing. Well,
men's
I'm going to
bracket.
take us through the men who have decided that their days are going to go up Norton Summit because it's taken them that long.
It's not that long for some people, though. You got to remember that you guys, well, we talk about a lot of people who go up Norton quite fast, and then we normalise that as being normal. It's probably not normal.
There's a chance we might shame you. We promise not to name you personally. But
Fair.
okay. So coming in our 28-minute bunch, we'll just call it half hour. Fondeling.
Who was that? Was that yours?
With
That
a
was their- all
28,
mine.
40, 54k day, 184 watts, 157
But have a look at
beats.
all these guys' PBs.
Yeah.
These are they're cruising because
Yeah.
that guy's PB is 17:36.
No,
No,
his PB
he's
is 24
24.
minutes. You got your glasses on,
Oh,
champ?
next one.
You were
down,
looking.
sorry.
You were looking at.
I was looking at next one.
Yeah.
Second place with a 28.42 as part of a 51k day. What's this? Stiletto.
Get it?
That's cool. That's cool.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
171 watts.
Isn't it stiletto?
Oh my God.
My gosh. But they do have a PB of 17.36. Third place, 28.49, 58k day. Pope Dwindle Bean the Second.
What the
What is
fuck
that?
is
That's
that?
not even a shop on Paynham Road.
No, I
That's
just made that up in my brain.
Fourth place, Tyrannosaurus Flex with a
Thank you.
28.49 as part of a 60k day. No power, no heart rate, but
They're
they have a
dead.
PB of 20.08. And lastly, with a 28.54, 39k's, Australian Beefcake.
You could have
That
done.
should be a shop on Paynham Road.
Yeah,
You could have done more with this name. Looking at
What
this
do you
guy's
mean?
surname, you could have done something there.
yeah. 200 watts though, 163 beats per minute, but they do have a PB of 17.31, so about 10 minutes off.
Damn.
Just tapping.
All right. For the women
Frankie.
this week. So we
Yeah,
have
go on.
Wahooligan, who's done a 1947 on a
She probably
59
run
kilometre
up there.
ride.
Yeah, 1947. Yeah.
213 watts of power. See, I can't even hold that at the moment for more than
Slow and
10
steady
minutes.
wins the race.
So,
my friend.
anyway. Gloss and Grain, which is a shop on Paynham Road, has done a 2047 on a 60 kilometre ride, 17% off their PB. We have Blueberry Muffin Top, who's done a 2047 on a 28 kilometre ride, PB of 1854, so about 10% off their PB. 195 watts of power though, which is quite impressive. Taking Shape has done 2208. That's a yoga shop.
On
Anyway,
Paynham Road?
yep.
Because when you just listen to that
Wang.
off the bat, you're like taking shape. Yeah, cool. But then it's fucking way more funny when it's the actual shop on Paynham Road.
Yep.
Love that. All right.
And then they've done a 49 kilometre ride. But this has got 45
Yeah, I
watts
don't
of
think that's
power.
correct.
Yeah.
Are they
I reckon
also
that's overreading.
Says he. Flip this fucking table.
definitely riding with a CRM there?
And then we have Hillbilly Shamander, who's done a 2210 on a 50 kilometre ride. No heart rate or BPM.
Just enjoying the views.
Or power. Just enjoying life, which
Yeah.
is what we should be doing.
Before we jump into your hand pick, though, I just want to jump back to the States for 1 second.
Yes.
Just because we're having a mass debate about this guy's power
I'll
meter.
masturbate you.
So, it's he picked up on it. The climb, gravel climb in the States road race is about 900 meters long.
Yep.
What, 4% average?
Yeah, it's about
Roundabout?
So power
Like
climb.
Norton-ish?
No, that's
No.
not even, like, maybe like...
That's
long-
power-
Up to pat-ish.
Yeah.
It's a power climb.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Wang here,
Yep.
1 minute 36, averages, what, 500 watts? For
How
that-
long?
For 1 minute 36.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I expect more, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was 4 seconds behind him, and I weigh 10 kilos more than him, and I only averaged 390 something.
That doesn't
No,
make
that's-
any sense. That makes
No, you know
zero
what it
sense.
is?
Yours has to be under reading.
Do you have an oversized? Do you
not
have
by
a,
that much.
Yeah, no, you've
hear
changed
me
it.
out. Do you have an oversized pulley wheel on your?
Yeah.
I have one too.
So
Yeah, less watts, more efficient.
He's riding his big pulley wheel.
Sorry, what's a
Why do
pulley
you have
wheel?
a big boy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the
Colossus.
race
Okay,
bike.
they-
Colossus for the
Yeah,
win.
I reckon you're lying about your weight.
No.
You fat bastard.
I've sent you a photo of my weight.
It was
Had a
69,
picture of
isn't
my
it?
Yeah.
knob in it too.
Your belly was on the towel rack. Anyway, sorry, hand pick.
Frankie, you should not be this. That's the face that we give you when you
Why
talk
are you
about
shocked?
things.
Because I'm picturing an old man's penis.
An old man.
Okay.
I did have to be careful when I took that photo on the scales that there was no reflection in it. I was like, is there a reflection or not?
The old Real Chamois dick pic.
delete.
So, speaking of dick pics, let's our hand pick. No,
God.
hand pick because our hand pick Queen Laquifa went up the summit. He's still going to have a job tomorrow.
If she's still got a job after she house sitted his house,
Yeah,
she's
true.
safe.
I'm indestructible.
Yeah. We have Chicken Kiev with 26.12 on the 29K ride, 178 watts.
So was this like from work to home? Is that
I'm pretty sure he had like a massive backpack. So he had 2 laptops and a whole bunch of other shit.
Gonna say the power heart rate ratio does not work.
Yes.
he's like working.
He's working.
for that power.
Yeah.
So he did 178 watts, 170 beats per minute.
Granted,
That's
though, like
hard for
that's
him.
him walking. He can usually push it to 200, no worries.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like
It must have been like
he's
that.
like Francesca. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that was a commute to work. Yeah,
It was
his ride
100%.
to work was certainly a lot faster.
Yeah.
So with the 26, yeah, he's just kind of cruising, kind of working.
He's on the
pretty hard.
comeback.
He's on the comeback.
He's,
yep.
he's been
Good
very
to hear.
consistent.
He told me he lost 2.4 kilos in 2 weeks.
It's not bad.
That's crazy.
What doing? Just being stressed at work.
Just counting
Performance
calories.
managing Frankie.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Counting calories, you reckon?
Yeah.
No, whatever needs to be done.
I hear on the grapevine, sorry, Queen Latifah, but he's cut out a lot of carbs, which I think is going to bite him in the bottom.
You reckon?
Yes.
That's what I did to lose a lot of
Cyclist
weight.
needs carbs.
Need carbs.
See, I lost 15 kilos doing, what's
Where
the one
did
where
it
you do
go?
high fat?
Keto.
Keto. And that
KFC.
just, it melted off me like no
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but how
But
does
then you
how
have
does
the energy
your mind
store
and everything
and
like this?
What do you mean,
Because-
like, as
So
in?
no. So like a lot of especially bodybuilders, right? When they're cutting for a comp, they're cutting carbs and they go fucking psycho.
Well, the
because
brain needs sugars and carbohydrates to function.
It's like it's like cyclists, all those bodybuilders, especially women in point, like they get to such that crazy body fat, they lose their cycle too.
Yeah,
So
because your
fucked.
brain is a protein, I guess, or a muscle or whatever, and so it's going to start to. How you going if you don't
It's
have
like
enough
I
energy?
need to protect myself.
Yeah.
I need all the blood I can get.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did it for about 6 months and just dropped it. Just dropped it off.
Did
and
you
then
feel
went
good
slowly.
though?
I felt amazing.
But
and
is
I was
that
having
because you're like, I've lost 15 kilos, I'm feeling, or is it like feeling?
No, I think I was super fit and I was feeling good. This was when we started the podcast and when we were going up Norton Summit a lot. So
Earth is that?
Things Wang looks at during the podcast.
yeah,
Some
full
dude.
attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Moving
Wayne.
on.
Alrighty, what is coming up in the week of cycling in Adelaide? So next Sunday, we have the Adelaide Hills Cookie Club, Sunday the 20th of August, round 3 of their hill climb TT series.
You're gonna do
the
this?
hardest. I will
Holy
do this.
You will do it?
corkscrew
If-
to Marble Hill.
If it is not raining, it's not looking good at this point in time. So starts at the bridge on Corkscrew, so where the segment starts.
Where the segment starts.
To the top of the Corky, left up Monty to Marble Hill.
Tree?
Have you ever done corkscrew, Frankie?
Yep.
I've done it once and no, twice. Did I do it with you, Soundman? No, I did it with someone
Different
else.
X.
No,
It was an X.
Nah. That one made me go on my bike when I had glandular fever. Bastard.
Shout out to him.
Anyway,
Yeah, Epstein.
Yeah, so you've done Corky?
yeah, and I
It's a
think
good
I did it in
climb.
like 5,000 minutes. It was ridiculous.
that's
Like
all right.
just going back and forth and
Zigzag.
turning. It was just really hard. I remember.
Good
yeah.
climb.
Yeah.
Then we have the Oz Cycling SA Tuesday the 15th, Wednesday the 16th of August, general track training and advanced junior endurance training.
Okay.
Then Oz Cycling SA again on Saturday the 19th
The
and
BMX.
20th. The Hut 6 BMX round 5 at the Cove and then round 6 at Happy Valley. And then we also have coming up on August 25th and 26th, the Bike Melrose, so the 18-hour and the 6-hour event at Melrose.
Do you want to go?
Imagine doing teams 6 hours. That would be a vibe. That's good training.
Apparently, it's a bit of a party after that as well up there.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. So
What
as
goes
we've
on
mentioned
in
the
Melrose
past,
stays in Melrose.
Stays in Melrose.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. Not much goes on in Melrose.
After you, kind sir.
Yes. So, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, creatures in between, if you've enjoyed yourselves, why don't you give us a follow through your favourite podcast app or access all our episodes through YouTube as well. Please subscribe. This is our bell, just to let the other podcasts know.
Yes.
Hit the bell icon.
Ding!
And don't forget to tell all your friends and share it with everyone.
We're also all over the socials where we give you updates, info, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and information. And if you want to support the podcast, head to our Buy Me a Coffee page. And if you donate, we'll give you a shout out on the podcast next week.
So we'd love your feedback and to know your thoughts. So hit us up and let's have a chat through our Facebook or Instagram page, or shoot something through to our email, radelaidesummit@gmail.com. And with that,
That's funny.
I'll let you say that because you're the joke teller.
Don't get caught with your wang out, but definitely get caught out with the wang. Have a good week. See you on the summit.
Suggestion.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.